Welcome back. I'm your host, Orion Vincent, and tonight we got the semifinals, Terminators versus the Hooters. This is game one. With me, as always, classic co-host, Sean Simonson. Sean, what are your thoughts on tonight with the Terminators going in game one? They're hyped up from the Jonestown series.
Oh, they're really excited. It's one step closer to Kelowna, and that's what they're looking for.
That's all they really want. They want to go to Kelowna. They don't even really want to play hockey out there. They just want to party. But to get to the party, they got to play hockey. Here's the wind up there. Jordan looking not so sharp. Hopefully that changes.
Well, we'll see what happens. It's just a warm-up. So here's Bud with a howitzer.
What a hammer. Oh, Hooters gain the zone. Play starts, and Jordan makes a save. But look at the rocket shot. Ooh, that's worrisome. These guys can shoot.
And Jordan doesn't know where the puck is. It looks like he's having problems tracking that puck.
Here we go. Hooters gain the zone again. Number 12 with another rocket. Oh, these guys definitely are outshining the Jonestown Punch right off the bat.
They sure are. As long as we can keep those rebounds out to the corners, then we'll be all right.
Goaltending is going to be key here. And look at 27's hair. Did you see that? Hooters behind the net. Keith does some sort of 360, and they have a shot. Luckily, I think that hit Jordan and ricocheted up. That's 3 shots right off the bat. And there's Keith doing a nice 360 no move.
Yeah, this is definitely a slow start for the Terminators. This is not the way they want to start the series.
Justin making his appearance in the semifinals. Back at it. Glad to have him. Terminators in the corner. Keith battling for it. Hooters get away with it. No problem. Back at the point. Justice trying to get it back. Here's Eric. Nice between the legs. Back pass right to Donnie. Donnie fakes a move. Nice hook pass to Justice. Has a shot. What a play. Oh, and Justice scores.
Wow, that was an amazing play by the Terminators. They look like they weren't even in this game, and then they do something like that. Take a look at this. Eric with the beautiful between the legs backhand pass to Donnie in the neutral zone. Donnie skates across, does a little move with his stick, gets by, and a little button hook howdy doody to Justice, takes a shot, handcuffs the goalie, and then he goes in and picks up his own rebound. Look at that. Boom.
That was a beautiful play, Simonson. It looked like the Terminators were out of it right from the jump, and they come back with that sort of play. It's got me fired up. Terminators 1-0 going into the semifinals. Game one here. Here comes Drunk Kurt on the boards. Gives it to Alfie. Alfie just barely couldn't get the pass right in the corner, and he throws the hit.
Oh, wow. I'd be disappointed. So there's Drunko. Gives a pass to Alfie. Backhand. Can't quite handle it. Too much heat. Goes into the corner, and he's making sure he comes out with that puck.
Alfie cross-check right to the back. You think he was a hitman the way he just threw that. That was beautiful.
Okay, here we go. Who's this?
Simonson right to Drunk Kurt. Drunk Kurt taking 10 minutes. What are you doing, Drunk Kurt? Let's run that back. Simonson right to Drunk Kurt. He bobbled the puck. There it is. There it is. Oh, and a flub shot.
It looked like he was using the stick to hold himself up, actually, for a second there.
Looks like he had 4 Triple Crown and Cokes before he stepped on the ice. Comes Cody right from the back. Wow. What was that?
Well, I think we've seen something similar to that before.
Let's run this back. Comes Cody in the corner. Takes 10 years. And oh my goodness, the laziest pass I've ever seen in my entire life.
I don't even know what he was doing there. He's looking off into La La Land and passing to nobody.
I came into this game commentating at 35. I'm now 45 after watching that pass. Here comes Jonesy. Jonesy just catches an edge, goes down all fours. Looks like he was praying to Allah, or praying there.
Yeah, he got his little towel blanket out or whatever, and he got down on all four and did a little bow.
Well, you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. Jonesy just had to go for a quick mid-game pray. Comes Simonson, nice move, and the goalie just caught that.
He wasn't able to get between the legs there. That's been an issue lately.
And look at that. Blue helmet got hooked there. That must be Eric's payback from last game when he got hooked in the face. He just wanted to give a little bit of redemption. Didn't care who the player was that he was doing it to, and he's going to go for that.
Sometimes you just don't care as long as the job gets done. Justice
in the Terminator zone, circles back around, and he gets stripped, and they have a shot. Nice save by Jordan. Hooters from behind the net.
Hooters, they control it down in the corner, give it to the point. They have it at the point. They take a shot off target, back into the corner. They take it behind the net, out front, and they hammer one home.
Looks like Hooters just tied it up with the Terminators. It's going 1-1. Not a good look. Simonson right to Bud. Bud shoots it right at the player there, and the guy just takes a drop.
Yeah, okay, let's take a look here. Bud winds up, hits the shin pads, takes a page out of Cody's books, goes after it, and then the Hooters thinks he's on a trampoline and goes for a bum drop.
Oh, the old double bounce bum drop, Simonson.
Yeah, that's what happens when you deal with a big guy like Bud.
Justice right on the wing. Oh, and he brings it off the post, and the Sheriff can't quite get the handle on it.
Holy crap. Okay, look at that. He just cranked that post. The Sheriff's eyes are as big as dinner plates, and he couldn't get it in.
This wasn't the Mighty Ducks. He couldn't handle the knuckle puck. Here comes Donnie from behind the net, and look at this. 19 just gives Cody a shove. That just goes to show that no one likes Cody.
No, he is soft. The Muffin Man, we call him.
Donnie right to the front of the net. Our net. He doesn't know where he's going. Here comes Justice. Justice to the Sheriff. Oh, and Donnie with the 360 whiff.
The 360 whip. Okay, Sheriff, beautiful pass across ice to Donnie. Goes for the one-timer, and then the puck hits him in the skate and knocks him over.
You would think this was a storm the way Donnie just tornadoed himself there.
Tornado Donnie.
If this was war, that would be quite the torpedo that he just took. Here comes Brock. Oh, and Sheriff gives him a cross check from behind, and he's looking at him. Here comes number 88. Sheriff gives him a little shove. Brock's in there. They don't want any part of the Sheriff. They must have seen a highlight reel recently, Donnie, and no one really stepped up to the plate there, and they're lucky.
Yeah, well, nobody wants to really get into it with the Sheriff. If you know who he is, you definitely have respect and step back.
You know what? He doesn't look like a tough guy, but then when you get to fighting him, he is. So it's an optical illusion there, Simonson.
Yeah, just don't screw around.
But, I mean, looking at him, I would definitely try to screw around if I didn't know that he could fight like he can.
Well, not Simonson, because he can't stand up.
Very true. Hooters with a nice shot. Jordan with the glove, keeping it 1-1. And Cody just hooks it. Is Cody even going for the puck, or is he just playing people's skates?
I've seen him stick handle a lot more skates than pucks.
Me too, Simonson. I don't understand this guy. This also goes to show, yeah, there he goes. He takes both of his legs out. This also goes to show why no one likes Cody.
Yeah, nobody does like Cody.
Eric intercepts it. Oh, and his power of his steroids catapults him to the front. He just can't bury it. Justin, and he misses the two.
Yeah, he got hooked up a little bit, it looked like. But the Hooters turn it around and come back. Look at that flow on the blue helmet guy there.
Beautiful flow.
And, they sent it to the slot, and red helmet just buried that one. So deep, so deep.
It was a deep bury, and they just went up 2-1, Simonson. Eric had the chance there. He couldn't bury it, and the Hooters are going to take the lead because of that.
Okay, Hooters, they get it in. They're stepping around Bud. They fire one at the Jordan, and they come around and get it behind Jordan.
There was no defense there. Bud looking older and older every game. He can't really move fast. Here's O's, not going to do much. No surprise. Hooters from behind the net, and O's in a signal to get off. He doesn't want to play with Drunk Kurt.
No, he took a look. There's Alfie. There's Drunk Kurt. And O is just a pine rider anyways.
He's going to go back to where he's used to, the bench. Comes Drunk Kurt behind the net, just in the way. Donnie gives it right to Justice, and Justice scored. Drunk Kurt didn't do anything, but Justice buried that.
Oh, that was a beautiful goal. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, so a page out of Eric's book. Donnie with the backhand between the leg pass right to Justice, and he nails that one to the back of the net.
Drunk Kurt may not be playing hockey, but his celly was on point there, Simonson.
I wasn't looking at him.
I don't blame you. Comes Hooters, makes a move. Oh, he's just dancing around Sheriff, and they score.
Oh, man, that's not in his jurisdiction.
No, Sheriff just got run out of town there. That was ugly. And Cody was open, left his guy open, and that was it. Simonson, can you please turn off your phone? We're commentating the game.
That was a real big error on my behalf there.
The flow from the Hooters. Number 12, right down the pipe, and they roof it.
Oh, wow. That one was bar down. That was a beautiful shot and goal.
Comes the Hooters behind the net. Battle in front of the net. Red helmet right back to the flow. There's battles continuing to go on in front of the net. Red helmet. Oh, yeah, and they got a penalty there. Keith is getting a little physical in net. It's hard to see from here, but if you focus at the front of the net, yeah, he was getting a little physical, and he's going to go for that.
Yeah, well, he's getting tired. The Hooters are making the Terminators run around. Oh, wow, they just buried that one like nobody's business.
Keith must have been right out of the box there, because he went in, and then the puck went off of him, and then they scored, and that was the story of that.
Like I said, nobody's business. The shot wasn't even on net.
The Hooters are really coming into play, making the Terminators look bad. That's not hard to do. Oh, and Jonesy just lays him out with the hip check.
Oh, he's back. Look at that. Wow, he just stood his ground there, and he's like, do you know who I am? I'm the sheriff.
Blue helmet again, and yet again he skates away. Here comes Brock trying to beat him, gets away from him, sees Alfie in the middle, decides to pass the sheriff. Sheriff with a shot and gets robbed.
Yeah, you know what? The sheriff isn't the one that should be getting robbed.
No, he is not. And the Terminators score. I don't know how that happened, Simonson.
Neither do I. It somehow squeaked in there, but we'll take it.
Must have been, I don't want to call it the filmer, but the filmer probably missed that, and we just caught the tail end of it there.
Well, she can't always be good.
No, she can't. And there goes Friesen, and he absolutely takes a knee and can't stand up on the face-off circle.
Must have been hanging out with drunk Kurt.
Must have had a rough night. Comes Brock, right to Sheriff. Sheriff with the shot. Puck right in front of the crease there, and they just can't get a handle on it. Friesen's getting tossed everywhere and runs behind Brock again.
Oh, those mitts. We all know how they're glued on.
It's funny how there was a confrontation and he just spun right behind Brock and Simonson. Comes Hooters, streaking out the middle, easily beats Bud. That's so easy to do. And they score. Bud just missed his check like he misses his youth growing up. He looks so slow, out of shape, old. Here comes Keith. Oh, Keith, what are you doing?
Well, that's a penalty if I've ever seen one. Come on, Keith.
He's not very restrictive this game. He's taking a lot of penalties. Hooters, right to the flow, takes a knee as he has that shot. That was stylish. Hooters again has a nice shot. Jordan makes a save. I'm kind of surprised. And there goes Cody again.
There goes Cody. Look at that stick work. Always. Look at that foot dangle.
Another one, Simonson. He does not go for the puck. We've had our verdict. He only plays people's sticks.
Skates, yeah, and will tilt his head.
Skates, I mean, sorry. Oh, and they score.
Yeah, well, that is bound to happen. I mean, who do we got here?
Hooters from the corner, number 44. Not even skating, just hanging out. And red helmet scores.
Oh, wow. The Terminators are getting beat like Sunday morning eggs.
Yeah, they're definitely getting an omelet made up and beat. And that's it, 8-3. That's an ugly game there, Simonson. Not a good way to go into the semifinals.
That was despicable, ugly, and horrible. I love it.